Right. Jeez. Aaron does what the hell want. Decent enough. Alrighty. Let us continue where we left off. And start with the kings. Let's start with drag first. Hey Magnus. Good evening. How are you doing this evening? Sandy, good to see you. Oh, that's a god-awful engine sound. Oh. Stage 4 suspension, I think. Also needs a 6th gear. Tuh. Let's change that immediately. Also on a different car. I don't like this engine sound at all. It has that Golf and Audi A3 engine sound, which I think is one of the worst engine sounds in the game. Or like ever. Let's just get a new one. Let's just get a new one. It's gonna have to be a rear-wheel drive. Can't be a supercar. CTSV for drag. Certainly is a type of car that I normally don't use. So let's actually do that. Just max it out. Don't forget to reduce the suspension to probably stage 1. Ooh, that actually looks really, really bad. Let's not put a spoiler on. What about the white body kit? Just have a look how it looks. It does increase aero. Let's just do auto sculpt and just lower it all the way around. Make it lower to the ground. Add some slight ground effects for more downforce. Make it yellow, orange. No. Red. Red makes it look quite decently. Nothing too crazy. Roll bars don't matter too much. Like that. Front's high, rear's low. This doesn't matter. We could have the solstice for wheeling. Let's do stage 2 or stock. Let's see how stock is. Solstice for wheeling. I've also been invited to a to like have a say in an upcoming mod That basically is like a new version of like a rebalance mod. With an emphasis on like spec series. That's better. Not immense great, but better. Stock suspension isn't really helping too much. Look at how low this car is to the ground. Consistency. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Under 7 seconds. Phone time. Okay. Let's see how this car does on the half mile. Wow, GTO with like nearly 1,000 horsepower. So yeah, I have no idea what the mod is going to be called. I just know that it's going to be like a slight rebalance mod for like the cars. But I will have a lot of say in this mod. That's a good thing. Gonna make the mod the way I want it to be. I think this game is a bit loud, isn't it? Yeah, this game is loud. I will lower it. I think it is currently... Yeah, so the CTSV is good enough. Yeah, I'll be working on that tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. Can only do one thing at a time, Alfredo. Have to pick out the cars, have to make a script, record voiceover, capture gameplay, edit the whole thing. Yeah, there's almost like this. It has pretty much like the same. It actually has the same engine. It has that Corvette V8. Both of them do. $11,000. Is that doable? Yes, that is doable. Also, one thing I really need to do. What do we have? 6th is that. 5th is E. 4th. Okay, let's... E. Let's not do that. Let's make that like A. Thinking off the top of the head which cars would make it in the lists, and then thoughts on the Golf in the most wanted. Well, for now they want to just, you know, sort the existing cars. They have been talking about, you know, adding cars into the game. But like you have yours, but like it's going to be like around 8 or so cups. Starting with like the starter cars, you know, the S13, the Civic, the Corolla, you know, the very low-end cars. And then you work your way to the GT1 cars with like the McLaren F1, the Zonda, the Aston Martin DBR9, the Bugatti Veyron, all that stuff. Cars, on the top of my head, well, we had the Solstice obviously, the 911 Carrera RSR from Modern Need for Speeds. I don't know which the car I have put on, but oh yeah, the Corvette from Carbon, because that just dominates. If the Corvette wasn't in Carbon, or like if the Corvette wasn't as good, you'd have a very competitive top tier. And the Golf is definitely going to be like, if I would do like worst car sounds, the Golf A3 would be, you know, in that list. Of course. I don't hate it that the Golf is good. Like if the Golf had like a good engine sound, then yeah, I would be totally fine with that. How about we, you know, normally I would do these one at a time. But how about we just, you know, start, yeah, let's just do that. Because now let's just do the first one of the grip one. With 12 cars. Let's do GT3. Sure, Viper. Yes, and I don't hate that the Corvette is the best tier 3 car in Carbon, but it is so much better than any other car. And if you were to take away the Corvette, well, I don't hate that the Corolla is so good, because I like the Corolla. That's the problem. See, I don't like, yeah, this is difficult to explain. I like the Corolla. It's fun to drive, it's just amazing. But the 911 Carrera RSR has been good for many different Need for Speeds, many modern Need for Speeds. Oh, another one, the Huracan in 2015. Because that was, I think, top tier for drifting, which, why? Because the way drifting works in 2015. Yeah, that's shutting off. No brakes. Onto the grass. Nice turn, mate. Oh, that Golf R32 sounds so good. Could potentially be on like the best selling cars list. So the problem basically is I either much like don't like the car in general, or like hate why it's good. Because the Huracan in 2015 is good for drifting just because the way drifting works. And it wouldn't really make sense. Hey, how you doing, Andy? Or Skeleton? Thinking about cars that I hate to admit are good. Prime example is the 911 Carrera RSR in modern Need for Speeds. And this Viper is good. Doesn't like sort of like the all-wheel drive cars, but it has some grip issues, but I like the way it handles. But this car, this Ivan Tarkovsky, he's giving me a difficult... Oh, it's actually already the last lap. I was enjoying that. So far I'm thinking 911 Carrera RSR because it's just overpowered in many different Need for Speeds and it just doesn't make sense. The Lamborghini Huracan, the Lamborghini Huracan in 2015, but just because the way drifting works in 2015 and it's just good and I don't know why. The Solstice, it's good in Pro Street, but I just don't like the Solstice. I've never liked the Solstice. What else? What else? Scirocco will be another contender for the list because power... Yeah, but I love the fact that the Scirocco is so good. Like, you would not expect that. Let's try the GT3. S4 have like a lot of horsepower. I'm serious about putting the Solstice in the list. I've never liked the car. Could never really connect with it, or I don't like the way it looks, I don't like the way it handles, but I can't deny how good it is in Pro Street in general. What makes it genuinely... Well, the 911 Carrera RSR is the best car in modern Need for Speeds. We have the Huracan, that's the best car for drifting. We have the Solstice, that's, you know, top tier. The Corvette in Carbon is the best car, by far. Yeah, I have no answer to Takeshi Sato. I could almost say I hate that the 911 Turbo is good in Pro Street because Rudy Chen uses it and I just hate that. He constantly annihilates everyone. Look at cheeky corner cuts. But we always do that. He's good. Yeah, but the Beetle is a good car in payback for drag. And I don't hate the Beetle. It's not that I like it, but it's definitely a top tier car, the Beetle. Like you hear Jeremy Clarkson and James May on and on about how the Beetle is a terrible car. It's slow, it's loud, it's you know, a Nazi car pretty much. I can't comment too much about those Need for Speeds. If you say so, Magnus, then I would have to believe your word on it. I'll take your word for it. I didn't play those games that much. If so, Magnus, then that's definitely a contender. I could also say the McLaren F1 Elite from Need for Speed World, but it's not overpowered anymore, given you know, those servers are booted offline. Ooh. Yeah, I have no answer to Ivan of Takeshi Sato. But I guess those were 5 cars, you know? Corvette, 911 Carrera RSR, Solstice, Hurricane, and Hennessy Venom. I'd have to do some research on like the Hennessy Venom. And if it's easy to get gameplay of that car. I have 2015, but I haven't touched it in years. Or like I have 2015, I have Most Wanted, but I haven't touched that game in years. I was hoping for a dive bomb. Dive bomb! That works. Yeah, you won! Or maybe I can look up some gameplay from like YouTube, see if anyone has any gameplay that I can borrow for of the Hennessy Venom.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the absolute best grip driver around.
Okay. Let's try the Viper again. Like I am much more knowledgeable on like the black box era of Need for Speed. The Regera. I believe that was like, is that the best in Payback? I don't know. I never liked the Solstice. Ooh. I've always found it, you know, ugly looking. It handles weird in vanilla Pro Street. It's bad and undercover. Sacrifice, do you know of any cars in like Need for Speed shifts that you hate to admit is good? Like a car that you don't like for whatever reason, but you can't deny that it's amazing. Oh, this bloody song. Can't think of any cars in like the old Need for Speeds too. Most cars, you know, I would say, you know, I like that they're good. Any Need for Speeds, any Need for Speeds. But you're much more knowledgeable on like shifts and such. As long as it's, you know, a mainline Need for Speed, like none of the mobile ones. Or like V-Rally or anything. Lamborghini Murcielago from Shift 1. That's a pretty straight answer. Fuck this one. Is it like unbelievably good? Like you've probably shared a list of some sort, but I can't remember at the moment. I totally hate to admit how this car is good, knowing that, okay, it makes other cars underrated. Okay. So that's a potential another one. Then the question is, should we do the Hennessy Venom from Most Wanted 2012 or the Murcielago from Shift? which one is, you know, which one do we hate to admit more is actually good? Yes, this mod does make the AI much more difficult. It has one of the highest HP count in the works kit. Okay, I think we've got our answer then. If so, then Nocturnal, would you be able to provide some gameplay of the Murcielago for the video? Oh, all over the place. Holy moly. So slightly used to like the vanilla Proceed one. That would be splendid. $125, yeah, no chance. That would be amazing, mate. That was too late. Well, fast lap has to be the third lap. And the Viper isn't really good at keeping up. As long as we get a good lap time in though. Save all the loss for the last lap. Yeah, but I kind of like the Corolla. Keep using those so I can use a split stream. That doesn't help! He's ruining my lap! Lap's gone, lap is gone. If I say the goal, if I say I hate to admit the golf is good, then I would get death threats. No, not really, but you know what I mean. No, it's not going to be 122. Not even 123. Jesus. I guess you saw it in Sylvia. Yeah, it's the 246X in carbon is another one. You know, it's by far the best. I just love the 246X. I can't admit that. I can't admit I hate that it's good. Maybe just say, you know, the McLaren F1 and C6 and Pro Street because they're just so broken compared to the other cars. Jesus. Is it the modern Camaro or the older Camaro? I do plan on doing another playthrough of NFS Go, like a single player playthrough. Was a bit of a dive bomb, not gonna lie. Again, Takeshi Shadow in first. Jesus. Looks like that Sylvia is really that good. Nope. Oh, I got second at least. Yeah, no kidding, Magnus. One of the cars I hate to admit is the Golf GTI and R30. Yeah, well, the Golf GTI is not too bad for speed racing, but the R32 is definitely one that I hate to admit is bad. Let's see how good the Sylvia is. I believe I have bought one. There it is. There's also a fully staged 3 out. Fully staged 3? Fully upgraded. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Cyber. Let's do drifting. Just a charger, yeah, we don't need any other car. Do I? It's in a Discord server, yeah. Under, you know, Need for Speed Pro Street, there is a special forum section, special posts with the most active link of the tomato mod. But he is attempting to overhaul it completely. So this will basically be like the last version of his first version. Nice. Yeah, but Alfredo, I don't want to use cars that I know are already good. Or like how I want to use different cars. How was Sunday? A fiasco. Servers weren't working at all. Apart from like the very last moment. $10,000, come on. Yeah, lovely. One of the worst cars in GT1 is actually the C6. The C6, did the C6 ever win GT1? No. I think the C6 is like GT3? C6R, hang on. What is C6R? Did that do? Core. That C6.R, what did that do? Is that a GT1 racer? Oh, it's actually a GT1 racer. But then they would probably have to like implement the C6R. Also, dark. We also attempted GT2. How much horsepower does it have? 570 brake horsepower. Also C5R. Wow, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, I mean in grid, I know. Come on, drift, drift. Bit worse. I mean, it's American, so I can imagine. You've got to try it at least. See what we can do on this track with this car. Ooh! Doesn't even want to drift. Can we do someone go? Come on. Oh. I hate that Corvette is amazing in carbon, because it is, first of all, it's so much better than all the other cars. And if the Corvette wasn't in carbon, or like not as good in as it is, then the top tier would actually be very competitive. Like the next 4 cars are like within a second of each other on the lap that I did for testing. Come on, drift, drift. Just hate this track. Oh, I'm divided to chose this track. Yeah, but like, you know, it's no question that it's the best. And like I said, if the Corvette wasn't the best, then the top two would be so competitive, so close to each other. Like the Carrera, the 4GT, what else? The 911 Turbo. Actually don't know that bloke. Come on. This is one going, this is one going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Oh yeah, the Le Mans, yeah, but that's like a special car. I'm talking about cars you can actually buy. Oh yeah! Yeah! That rings a bell. Didn't ring a bell, now it does. Okay, phone time. Okay. White tires. Let's do. This one. Excuse me. Free pack of tires. I mean, yeah. If you're looking at it that way, then sure. Nice. Yeah, but I love the 240SX, so I can't say that. But I think we already have our 5 cars. I can't really think of any other car that I would hate. You hate to admit that the Camaro SS is a good car on tier 1 but not the RX-8. I love the Camaro and I love the fact that it's amazing. Piss off with your RX-8. Super overrated. Oh, this is a tomato mod and it changes everything. From handling to difficulty to sounds. RX-8 is a tier 2 NFS car. Oh. Could actually do that as like the playthrough after this one. I've been really like, I've tried to do a playthrough when it was out, like when it released. But then a lot of things changed and the save files weren't like compatible anymore. So I was like, yeah, okay. But now the things have settled and a few updates has happened. I feel like I want to give it another go. Well, I do have to say that the main thing that the tomato mod changes is like the handling. The cars handle much more like Most Wanted. The AI difficulty is way more difficult. And then you have, music, no, not music, the sounds. And those are basically the 3 main ones. Oh, this is a good song. Best Wreckfest song. And I'll fight anyone who thinks differently. Let's go with the floating exhaust again. Probably. But at this point I don't care anymore. I wanted to have more power, this car. It needs so much more power. I wanted to, you know, go beyond 403. What is stage 3, this thing? Tomato! The man himself. Oh, I've already used all of the NOS. Yeah, but I don't think this car is fully maxed out. Tomato, is it tomato or tomato? Imagine in a race like this on actual Wreckfest. It's pronounced however you want to piss off people. And it's definitely tomato. Ooh, nearly binned it at the end. Right. Okay. I don't hate the cutscenes. I'm like, I've seen them a million times and I'm like, can't skip them. I want to race. I forgot about this. The glorious supercharger sounds. Oh, this is a sense of speed, isn't it? It is the same engine, so it should have that glorious supercharger sound. Nah, it's pretty much the same engine, so... Nice. Let's go for top speed one. Again, in the GT500. That master needs more power. This is also a good song. Let's hope we don't die. That was beautiful! This one? You know what, I'd rather have this one then. The bumper cam. Oh! This one has more shake. Bit too far behind. Like, I do like my far cams, but... camera shake definitely needs to be a thing. Mods that remove it are just... I hate it when it happens. Can I have your signature? Can you please sign it? I love the shake, that's what gives it an insane sense of speed. Yeah, it definitely has improved camera shake. That's part of the experience of going at about 400 kilometers an hour. You're going so fast. Everything just becomes a blur. Okay, few things. Where is me Mother Shelby? No, mean Master. There we go. There we go. Are you maxed out? No, you aren't. So let's do. Don't care about the brakes. Don't like the song. Ooh. This fits. This is already fine enough. This is fine enough. Don't know if I need to change this. Anything else? Is it shall be fully upgraded? I think so. Yeah. Let's just, you know, go like this. What's so afraid of being? It's just the way the guy is. Murcielago sounds. Okay, well, let's give that a go then. For grip racing. Murcielago. Fully upgraded, I assume. Don't care about the bonnet. Let's just go to a 5. Yeah. But yeah, what was that? Final. Was it like 215? Yep. Doesn't entirely fit, but I'll take it. This is a proper banger. Does that spoiler fit? Or about just this one and just lengthen it? Basically like a Diablo spoiler. Yeah, I think that fits. Nothing too crazy to start with. Lower tire pressure all the way around. Slide to the front, high brake pressure. There we go. Was one or two bigger for the spoiler? That makes it like wider, doesn't it? Yeah, it's starting to be wider. Decent enough. So let's drag. Let's bring the Sylvia and the Murcielago. Some of the songs are actually quite amazing. I actually like this one. Really like this one. Oh, let's do the oval first. Jesus! What in the actual hell? What kind of files did you use for this? Pepega Multimark. Okay. I mean, kudos, the Pepega cars do sound glorious. I mean, screw accuracy, as long as it sounds amazing and kind of fits. Blue flags. It's actually breaking. Nice squeeze. Let's start as Sylvia. Not a lot of her spurs. God, how good this sounds. Okay. Caroline. Oh, I think I just crashed it. Yeah, I wanted to press escape and I crashed it. Well, thanks, Caroline. Right. Right. Flat out. Oh, this car handles so great. This is going lovely. Straight through those barriers. There we go. Just a scratch that above out. Yeah, screw the corners. It does not like that 6th gear. Ooh. Can't take those corners at that speed. You'll make the cobalt overpowered. Lovely, 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 lovely. Balance must be difficult. Balancing 76 cars. S4 also sounds amazing. A lot of understeer. But that makes sense. It's a heavy boy. Very heavy boy. Yep. It makes sense, tomato, you know? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sweet. I feel like the AI are actually perfect. You know? If you make them less difficult, then I think they're going to be too easy. I think it is difficult to say now what car is amazing at what stages, especially in the early stages. Like it's not too difficult to say it in like the later stages. Impreza is probably a good shout, actually. One more race. Yeah. Let's try the selfie on this. Group A, that's a good thing. Also max power on Group A. On the outside, want an overtake. I recently did this Formula 1 race on F1 2020. I had this amazing overtake going on the outside where you just normally don't see any overtakes at all. Those are the best. Come on, shift down. You have to unlock them. You have to unlock the stage 4 upgrades with the race weekends, the card rewards. By gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, you can be a lazy SOB and do that shit, yeah. Then again, I have cheated myself money, so. But let's do the experience, you know, as many cars as we can. Or done a proper playthrough of this mod. Boom! I haven't tried the R35. Can use it for the next group event. Okay, nice. We can't stop winning. Let's just do the only drift tracks that I somewhat like, and then just do the ones that, we have to. Way too fast, way too fast, way too fast. To be honest, I like the way the drifting is. But AI is just too easy. We won with Megadeth Blu-ray. What in the hell? What is that about? Again. You can increase the scores, the base scores, but that make the game unbearable for less experienced players. The exact issue with NFS go. And actually, for a good example, the Battle Royale mod. That's an absolute fiasco. You could like, you know, tie the scores and like the difficulty with the assists, you know? If you have done like king assists, then the difficulty will be a lot harder. Drift, come on! Not going fast enough, not going fast enough. Yeah, I don't really care. There's already going to be a lot of mucking about. The less I see radically through real TED, the more stable the game is going to be. Yeah, the less things you change, the less thing you can, there's the break. Tomorrow. We could. We know the car's good, so. What NFS racetrack makes you want to puke? Well, for one, the Ibisu, the very tight Ibisu drift track. And Drift A from Tokyo. All of them are bad. This one is the least worst. Then you have that very blocky one, where there's like a glitch at some corner, where you just can't accumulate any drifting score whatsoever. Finally. Honorable mention, all the tracks from 2015 because of the handling. Again. 2015 map was, you know, not very memorable. Roads are pretty wide, don't have enough variety in alleyways. Big town down, yeah. The only thing that 2015 is going for is the vibe and just the atmosphere. All maps ranked. Ooh. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I'd honestly say Payback has one of the better maps. This one is this one is the worst. It's not just how it looks, it's also how it drives. Oh, straightening out. Ooh. Not too bad. Not too bad. You got a new wow, really? Okay. That's insane. Worst map of all is Tri-Cities Bay, apart from Palm Harbor. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the open map. Even Palm Harbor is, you know, meh. Idea is one thing, but, you know, execution is another. Some of the scenery, you know, in the northern section is actually quite good. Decent enough. That's going to be one more. Let's this one. We haven't done this one yet. Futuristic growing up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true. Undercover had so much potential. So much potential. In this section, you don't get any points whatsoever. It's so stupid. Okay. I tried to, Rexter, I tried to. Come on. Map-wise, I also really love Underground too. Like City Center was amazing, Beacon Hill was amazing. Even though, you know, racing on it can be a bit hit or miss. Just the vibe of City Center and Beacon Hill is unmatched. Cole Harbor is, you know, as an industrial area, it looks pretty good. Jackson Heights, I mean, I can see the hate, but I mean, I see why people hate the bloom. It's a bit intense, but removing it altogether is not the solution. Just toning it down. That's honestly one of the things I simply missed about Carbon, that there wasn't a looping highway. I just wish it got that. Honestly, if Carbon had like more interaction with the police, you know, you had actually reason to engage with them, and there was a looping highway, then it would have been perfect. Should we try a different speed car? The Leon Cooper for speed. I mean, we're gonna get a GTO, so I don't want that. Honestly, I like the idea of the Leon Cooper for speed. S for Seat. S for Seat. I don't want to use a McLaren F1 because we know that's amazing. We know that's overpowered. I don't want that. White body and all. Oh, but his white body looks ugly, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Sure. And a spoiler on it too. Ah, this one looks decent, I guess. Let's put some BBS rims on it. It's a hatchback. It needs BBS rims. This one, lovely. I don't care too much about the visuals. Just like that. That's yes. Boom, boom, boom. find car BBS ruins the looks. McLaren F1 maybe? Cyberwolfie, literally every single body kit in Underground 2. Don't know yet about the gearbox. Let's just make it candy. It's decent-ish. Bit dark, but I don't care. Let's take the Must and the Leon. I mean, there's some body kits in Underground 2 that look decent, you know. The kits that I've applied, you know, are mostly decent-ish. But every car has at least 1 or 2 body kits that just looks horrendously bad. One that I think I remember was for the Supra. I'll have a look. I think. Just gaggle over the bloody body kits. Definitely needs a gearbox change. You know what? Let's just boot up Need for Speed Underground 2 and have a look. Leave this game on it like is. You can go. Loud. Ooh, that's Photoshop, don't want that. #10th anniversary. This game is already 10 years old. Okay, let's have a look. We have a couple of cars. If we take a look at like the body kits, like the Corolla is just absolute shit show. All of them look hella ugly. None of them look even remotely good. If I've taken, you know, the regular body parts, then all the body kits are just ugly. These are all ugly. I bet these were all ugly too. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, this kind of looks like a rally kit, but nah. I mean, what in the actual hell is this? The Nissan has 1 good body kit. But this one, I mean, this is... I never really liked this one. And then these two are just hideous. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This one has, you know, this one looks, you know, decent. This one looks decent. This is, you know, these two are ugly. You know, you have the Mantis and Vapor. And then you have the Armageddon Apocalypse. And usually those are always ugly. Miata hasn't got a body kit on. This looks ugly, this looks ugly, this looks ugly, this looks ugly. Honestly, the body kits in Underground 2 have not aged well. This is a body kit. This one looks good, I would say. This one also looks pretty decent. And this is ugly, and this is ugly. Oh, then that 106. Nope. 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 I was saying they're decent, but then the rear just looks hell ugly. Of course, what about the R34 Mantis is the best? I mean, there are some body kits that look decent. But I mean, what in the hell is this? What in the actual hell is this? This just looks hilariously bad. Then the Hyundai Coupe. I mean, kinda, but no. This one looked... I was considering using this body kit, but no. I think it looks too white. This one, nope. This one, definitely a big nope. The Santra has that... this one is one used in Underground 1, which I think is ugly. Then we have this one, which the rear looks ugly, but the front looks decent. This one, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. But... probably the one so far where all four you looked decent. This one I think looks ugly. This one is, you know, decent but looks a bit fat. Then this one is what in the actual hell is that? And this one also. What's that mouth? Just weird and ugly. This one, big fat nope. Also big fat nope. Nope. And nope. All four body kits are ugly. Hey, loading... what a name. Loading 616. Then we have the Supra. Which, this one, you know, it's decent. But nope. This one, I think looks ugly. This one is just bad. Oh yeah, it's this one. This one is probably one of the worst looking body kits. What in the actual hell is this? This doesn't look like a Halloween body kit or whatever. Look at those teeth. What in the hell is this, you know? Just one big... ugh, get it out of here. This one just looks so... this looks so much better, like this. The Golf. I mean, this is the first body kit, which I think looks, you know, pretty decent. This one, I mean... it kind of looks decent, but there's no exhaust here. So there's a gaping hole there. So, no. This one looks ugly. This one looks worse. The A3, I mean... it all looks ugly. Couldn't make the A3 work, you know, visually. Acura RSX. I mean, the Acura RSX doesn't look too bad, to be honest. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad. This is ugly, though. This is also ugly. Yeah, nope. Eclipse. Honestly, Mantis on the Eclipse might be one of the best looking body kits in Underground 2. It looks really clean. This one, I mean, this is the more popular body kit, but I don't like this. And this, I mean, yes and no. And this is just ugly in general. I think this honestly looks really good. This looks really good, the Mantis body kit on the Eclipse. Then the worst car in the game so far. I mean, not too bad. I mean, no. I actually want to use an Underground 2 song for this. Good like. Yes, obviously you have that. Where is you? Where are you? There we go. That's Post Streets. RX-8. Which I believe I don't have any body kit off. Yeah, I mean, this looks... I know this is his body kit. But no. And no. No. And what in the hell is this? I like some of the TT's body kits due to immerse. Yeah, I mean, yes. I can see that. I mean, this, I mean, I know this is like, I know this, yeah. This is bloody ugly. This is, you know, decent. This is also decent. I chose this one because I feel like this looks the most like underground-ish vibes that actually look good. If we just done that, then just switch over to the different one. G35, I think that also had a gaping body kit. Oh yeah, this one with the teeth, like, very happy. Was it this one? Oh, this one. The harmonica body kit. 3000 GT. I think this is also a very good looking body kit. Starting with this one, which doesn't look good. But I think this one looks, you know, I like this one. This looks weird. This is also terrible. 350Z. Mantis, you know, iconic. Doesn't look too bad. This one doesn't look good. This is also nope. And this is also a big fat nope. What is that? I always see like cars of like a face, you know? Like these are the eyes and this is the... Trying to do like a duck face. And then the GTO. I mean... This is just... You know, what in the hell is this? This doesn't look too bad. This is ugly. And this is also ugly. I can't even do that face. Terrible. Mustang has some decent looking body kits. This is the first one, the Vapor, which, you know, probably the worst. This one looks not too bad. This is not too bad. A bit white on this area, but then the Apocalypse looks the best, which I think is the only one where I actually have taken Apocalypse. Skyline. I mean Vapor. No. Looks weird, looks ugly. Mantis is just iconic, it looks good. Armageddon, nope. And Apocalypse, nope. Big fat nope. Evo, which fortunately is terrible. Vapor, nope. Mantis, nope. Armageddon, nope. And Apocalypse, big fat nope. Vapor, nope. Mantis, nope. Oh yeah, this was also one of the worst looking ones. Now, we were talking about like how ugly some of the body kits were in Underground 2, how those didn't age even remotely decent. We're coming on to the last body kit. I wanted to use like a nice body kit for the Subaru and Impreza, but like, none of them look even remotely good. So yeah, done. This can also go, and let's just continue with Pro Street. We need to tune the gearbox. Okay, so the gear ratio is actually very close. I think honestly what we can just do, just make the final drive just incredibly tall. And don't crash. I like the 240SX, you know, it doesn't handle very well, but it's such a fun car to drive. Off is now a bit long, too long actually. So what if we just, you know, do this, see if that works. It's not too fast though, this car. Ooh, it also handles very, you know. Okay, one thing we need to do. See how if this works. Yeah, that is. Yeah, let's get rid of this body kit. Just take the outer square body kit. Boom, done. Ooh, that's a short 5th gear. Okay, 5th and 6th need to be a tad longer, because those are way too short. Just keep that stock as is. What we can do, actually, just 1 tick, 2 ticks, there we go. And I think that's going to be good enough. Gearing is way too long. I make first longer, but final drive shorter. Yeah, sure. We could do that. I actually can do. Final drive maybe a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Maybe that will work. Hang on. Oh, those are way too short now. Okay. Come on. More power, baby. Is this it? Bit disappointed. Handles amazingly, sure. Guess we'll stick with the massive 3 then. Because stage 2 that felt more powerful than this. Unfortunate. Big time. Except of course for the Master 3. Ooh. Come on, for speed. What about a Challenger though? A Challenger for speed. Sticking with like modern muscle cars. You know the Challenger in vanilla Need for Speed is very good for speed racing. We could buy both. You know what? Let's do that now. Maybe switch the Leon Cooper to grip racing. Quite a vibe song, you know. Just get alles klopt. Het kinda does, doesn't it? Where's the Challenger? I mean, 75 cars should be 76. Is it missing? Yeah, it's missing. The Challenger, it's dead. Yeah. Seems to be. Different muscle car then. We're getting the GTO from Nate Denver, so I don't want that. Ooh. Who says it has to be American muscle? Yeah. Then this car like needs some suspension reduced? Pretty sure. Was it tires? I don't know. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it as is, but I'm pretty sure, I think it was the suspension. But, you know, I don't know how it is with your mod, by the way, Tomato, if the state reductions are going to be, like, very similar to how they are in vanilla. Okay. Oh! Yes. I mean, rear doesn't look so bad, but that front, I mean that gaping grill, I mean, that is a texture glitch. Can you make it even better? No, no you can't, no you can't. It looks like someone opening their mouth and all their food is stuck in their teeth. I already did that. Let me have a quick. Oh, I don't have that. Just quickly save. It's gonna take a while. I'm pretty sure it's suspension though that needs to be reduced at SL65. But Excel always takes long to load because some reason it wants to access to the printer before it starts. Because this means trying to get access to the printer. Why? Speed stage reductions. Mercedes. No Mercedes. Nope, no Mercedes. Okay. And I was wrong. I like how good the SL65 is in grip racing. Very surprising. Let's obviously get the gearbox right for both. So first try the Camaro. It's a good gearbox so far. Fifth is also quite good. The gearing is pretty much perfect. Gearing is perfect. Okay. And it crashed again. That's twice the game crashed now while I wanted to press escape. Pro Street being Pro Street, yep. But we still love it. Pro Street is like that special child, you know? It needs so much attention, so much love, so much, you know, help. But we love it to death. So the Camaro has an amazing gearbox, don't need to change that at all. So far so good. It's maybe a tad long. Oh, hello, speed-wise. Like it doesn't handle at all, sure. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a 6th gear. Okay, what I then kind of want to do is basically make the first 4 gears like the racing gears, and then have like the 5th gear as like an extra NOS gear when you're split streaming. So it makes it 4-speed. First and second can definitely be longer. 4th is too long. Okay. Then I think I perfectly know what to do, so let's do that. That-ish. Something like that. 90s transmission, mate, this is like an 80s transmission. Ooh, 30, no, a bit too low. But hey, it works, you know, it's usable. You know, it pulls cleanly. Look at the power down. But, you know, now 4th gear is the extra gear. Like this? Ooh, watch out. Bonkers, isn't it? This is actually a prime example of like a European muscle car. Very little handling, big heavy engine in the front, rear-wheel drive. The fifth is like non-existent. This is perfect pretty much now. 4th can reach 400 kilometers an hour. 5th is now like the extra split stream NOS gear. I am liking this car. SL65 Cup win. Jesus. Without split streaming though, it has no power. At least it's much better than the cars that we've just tried. Speed-wise at least. Maybe we need to get rid of that free spoiler. Too good for a cup event. I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, for grid racing it's amazing, for speed it's amazing. It's terrible at drag racing though. It's terrible for drift, but so far I'm still voting for the Chevelle Cup. I think that's probably, you know, a very good overall bad car for the cup racing. Fourth is still too long. I mean, yeah, sure, it is. But I don't want... I think 5th is perfect, as is. Or I need to make like 1st and 2nd unbelievably long. I feel right now it's kind of... Ooh, if we're going to grass, that doesn't help. I think 4th needs like 1 or so, maybe 1 or 2 ticks to the left. Or... I kind of like the speed 4th gear is getting, like the top speed. How's 3rd? third is at 310. What if we just increase third? Like going from third to fourth is actually, you know, good. You know, it drops like 1,000 reps, which is perfect. Why don't we just bloody make first, second, and third incredibly long? I'm gonna experiment with the gearing. So I feel like make the final drive just a bit shorter. Increase that by 1 tick. Make third as long as possible. Second 2. Just see how this goes. That works. Third, third reaching 200 more. 340. God, I love this car. I'm happy with this. Just gonna try one thing. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just to try it out. Make third even longer. Ooh, doesn't like that. 120 in first gear. Is a bit too long now, but you know, it pulls. 350, come on, in third gear. Okay, no, that's too much, but no, hang on, what did I do? Used to be short, so this one can be taller. Right. $342. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. Use the bottom gears. Let's try the Camaro. Let's see how that goes. It's not going to be as good as the SL65, that's for sure. Get out of my way! Not nearly as powerful, that's for sure. I do have some damage, but still. I mean, we're giving the Camaro some love, but SL65 is just more lovable. That makes sense. No, it has a turbo. This is a turbocharger. Oh, look at the speed it's losing. Wow. Once again, could be because of the damage, but still significant. Actually, it's just mainly like the classic muscle cars that have a supercharger, and the C6 Corvette, the Lancer Delta, and the Shelby GT500. I think that's it. Right, let's use the SL65. On the grass. Oh, come on. He just turned in. Fourth key can only reach 384. That's not enough. I want fourth gear to reach its maximum top speed on its own power, but I think pay attention. Damage really does seem to impact the top speed quite a lot. I don't know if they do it on purpose. In the base game, the impact of heavy damage was 50% less power. Only 15%. I think the Pepega mod has increased that significantly. This should be fun. Get out of here, Elise. Oh, this is going to be bad. Even light damage has a big impact on the Pagan mod, yeah. Heavy damage 60. Jesus. I knew it was a lot, but 66%? What if I just lose this rear spoiler, by the way? I feel like I don't need that much downforce. You hate this song? Okay. Menu theme mashup. It's going to be a long one. Just want to remove the spoiler, that's it. Stage 4 tires, okay. And with the Camaro, might as well put on stage 4 tires, even though we don't need it. And let's just also do this. No, let's just go. Let's just swoop around. How much? It's. I think we have some time left. Just V solstice. Sure. It's going to be a long one if I want to finish it tonight, by the way. Dilemma. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, I haven't even touched the GTR35. That's because we haven't done the grip racing. So I think what I need to do is go first. Fifth? I think grip racing is going to be next. There we go. So yeah, it could very well be that this is going to be the last race weekend, and then we'll finish it up next week. And then I do think I want to give NFS a go for the next stream playthrough. Nice. Carbon Online? Yeah, but as like a regular playthrough. Because they've changed quite a lot. You know, new cars, new events, new races. New races is always a reason to try out a few things here and there. That's something Object wants to do with the Pro Street. You know, add new race layouts. No, like race layouts. Ah, move your arms faster. I always hate that. Don't know what is possible within Pro Street. But he has told me that he needs to create like new ASI loaders and stuff. So that's going to be quite a challenge for him. Major turn-off from me about carbon mods is they, yeah, I mean, they kind of needed to for drifting because AI drift is an absolute joke. Like, it feels like the modifiers don't work for the AI. I have to say though, like, Battle Royale makes it too difficult when you put it in hard mode, so I did a playthrough of Battle Royale on medium mode just for that actually. I did enjoy Battle Royale mode, but it was a bit too long, a bit too grindy. Just completely new race layouts. I think Object or Yami Gamer actually has like a video on like trying new race layouts. Imagine a completely new race locations though. Battle Royale mod had a lot of events. It basically tripled the game easily. Triple, maybe even quadrupled it. I wouldn't say like the racing was that difficult. I think I had a decent. I think I probably needed to restart it a few times here and there, but I don't think the medium difficulty was that difficult. I did a muscle only playthrough, I'm pretty sure, so I used the Camaro, the Chevelle. The Chevelle was bad, I remember. Then the Mustang Boss. Then I believe the Corvette Z06. No, this is Corvette C6. C6R. Yeah, I don't recall it being that difficult. One thing I do remember though is that I used a special, somewhat unofficial released patch for the Carbon Battle Royale mode. Don't know if that changed difficulty though. I mean, like I said, Battle Royale mode, I tried it twice and I just, you know, it was too long back then. But when I do like a stream playthrough, I kind of force myself to complete it. Well, we somewhat completed it. Like, we took over all the territory. We beat Darius, but you need to beat all the events to actually get the ending. And I was like, screw that. I don't want that. That's way too much work. Oh, come on. I hate it when this happens. Let's just do the wheelie. That's not the right car. I do have like I have a normal version of Carbon, and then I have a pretty extensive modified version of Carbon. That's pretty much like a semi-remaster. Oh yeah, this engine sound. God, I hope it doesn't do good at wheeling. Because that means we need a new car. I might get a new car regardless. Okay. Well, we only need like, what, 500 points? Good shout, Magnus. We'll do that. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, it's the Audi A3 engine and the Golf engine. It's just the worst. It's the worst engine sound in my opinion. It sounds so naggy. fuck off. Let's get thrown in the bin. VR6 engine in a Solstice is a choice. Mate. Okay. I wanna let you listen to the proper VR6. Or is this a VR6 or just a V6? I don't care. This is the one you want. This is the best sounding, one of the best sounding cars. Like, come on, this sounds so much better. Like, we use this like for a mid-tier. This sounds so good. That kind of worked. I remember we were using the Lancia and we were kind of struggling. So I was like, sure, R32. And it turns out to be quite a decent grip car for the mid tier. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw that bloody... Where's that Solstice? Hiding in the fucking bushes, aren't you? Where are you? Solstice. Bye-bye! And then the... Camaro. Change that to... Drag. What does this sound like an R32? No, I don't think it does. I think it actually does sound like a VR Golf or like an R32. Doesn't really sound like an GTR 34. No, no, I wouldn't say so. Brakes. I also wouldn't say the Supra. I think it actually does sound like a proper R32. Just a little bit, doesn't need too much. Also doesn't need any of this. Yeah. How much horsepower does it have? It's a decent amount. So yeah. We've done 4 race weekends this stream, that's it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I still need to do some actually to unlock this one. I still need to, I actually still need to win some and dominate some. Need to dominate one more and win then 2 additional ones. So yeah, we're definitely not going to finish it tonight. I think I'm gonna leave it here because we just need 1, 2, 3, 4 race weekends, then challenge the bosses, do all this, and then do Rio. And I think that's what we're gonna do next week. One thing I will do, like Magnus just mentioned, Nissan GTR 35 for grip. By the way, Hamdi, you can also try the end game mod, which is basically like a mix between the Battleground mod and like Vanilla Carbon, because in Vanilla Carbon you only need like 2 out of 3 events to beat a territory. In endgame it's going to be 3 out of 5, so it's just going to be like slightly more racing, more cars, a different way of playing the game. But I'm gonna try NFS Go. That's what I've been looking forward to for a while. Should we do body kit? Actually, I don't think this is good looking. It's a bit much. Just do this. Just lower it. No, let's not do that. Just a dash. What does this do? That increases that? Sure. Actually... no. Don't want that. Just a dash. I actually like the stock spoiler. I'm not so keen on visuals, as you already noticed. I'm not too... yeah, they take time to make, and I'm not that very creative. This is a copyright-free song, by the way. Well, it is on YouTube. Watch it now get striked because of this. Let's just go into Willow Springs with the GTR. Hang on, I'm pretty sure Wheelies has a completely different... ah, it doesn't matter. Different tune, but doesn't matter too much. I'd say last race. That's a good sound. Oh shit, this is fast. And agile, okay. Does need some gear tuning. Sounds good. Handles beautifully. Snaps so... okay, that's my fault. It steers so sharply. Look at the way it just changes direction. Okay. If anything, the Golf R32 sounds like an R35. Obviously, we need to do something about the gearing. Oh, I couldn't take that flat out. I remember one car from my first playthrough that I really liked was the Ford GT. What we could do is buy that too. The best sound is the So let's just do that, you know, leave this race event, buy the Ford GT, upgrade that. Almost making the same mistake again. I think I prefer Willow Springs going the other way. The other way around. Still a good track. But basically it's just 2 straights and then, you know. Second sector is definitely, you know, the most challenging one, but yeah. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's do exactly what I just said. Get the Ford GT, use them both. I do like Willow Springs, yeah. Maybe we could also give the Acura NSX a go at some point. Visual-wise, I do want to change something. That is to make it red. It's a bit dark. How about just gloss? Oh, it looks a bit weird. Maybe like that. And then make this white. I think this looks better. Yeah, yeah, it does. I prefer going the right. Hang on. Was Willow Springs the way I did it the right way or the wrong way? The way I just did. I actually don't know, to be honest. Let's worry about drivetrain later. And get the NSX later. So, hey, hang on, that was the right way? Oh. To me, that feels the wrong way. GT. Then that's Charger. We do need to bring the... screw the wheelie competition. Finish on this one. Let's see how it sounds. This is going to be the last race. Oh. Yeah, the hell with the Murcielago. This is the best sounding car. Oh. That supercharger. Oh, the off-throttle sound sounds so good. Hang on, this is a centrifugal supercharger. Yeah, 100%. I'm more of a V8 guy than a V12 guy, that's for sure. That's probably why I prefer this sound. Don't get me wrong, the Murcielago sounds godly too. Handles beautifully too. Doesn't have the power of the GTR though. this is the right way, which feels weird. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Probably because in Pro Street, I feel like you are playing the different direction more often. Oh. Even a hint of oversteer. At 7,000 RPM, that's when it's perfect. Whoa, I nearly died. Is it now more stable on speed challenges? I don't know. I like it as a grip car though. It doesn't handle perfect, you know, it has that hint of oversteer, snaps a bit here and there. It's basically that imperfection. Okay, he just wanted to kill me. He literally just turned it onto me. What the hell? Lovely! I think it was a faster time than a GTR though. Then again, the gears weren't perfect on GTR, but hey, lovely. I think I'm going to leave it here. Thanks everyone for watching, like and subscribe and everything, and I'll be focusing on the upcoming videos. And we'll see if Friday is going to be the Crew Motorfest or Need for Speed World again. Yeah, I'll just exit career from here or just quit the game from here. Because obviously you want to continue this event next time. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the Crew Motorfest Friends Pass release on Wednesday. Although I can't test it on Wednesday. Maybe on Thursday, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope it is going to be fixed. If not, then it's going to be a lot more Need for Speed World. And maybe something else in between. Because it's going to be a long time until, you know, Forza Horizon 6 releases. It's going to be like, what? September, October of next year, so 12 months from now on. We'll see. But that's all for later. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hope to guys see you very, very soon. But until then, as always, you guys take care.